Why is cleansing our environment one of the first steps to better hormone health?
So when we look at our hormone health, specifically estrogen, there's a lot of xenoestrogens in the environment. Xenoestrogens are things like BPAs and
Mhm.
plastics, phthalates. So these are things that we're in contact with every day. It could be the perfume you put on. If it has phthalates in it, that's an endocrine disruptor. Anything with fragrance can disrupt
Yeah.
our hormones. Eating out of plastic, these plastics, even plastics that line a can of pop, they can mimic estrogen in our body, and they're called xenoestrogens. So they can go in there and bind to that estrogen receptor and cause a lot of problems. And we see also toxins such as fertilizers, atrazine, for example. I mean, that can change sexes of amphibians, of
Mhm.
frogs. So we
Yeah.
know that these environmental toxins, they have a real impact on our hormones. And it's a little scary, but we have to think about what can we do. There's some things that we can't control. Like I have patients that live next to a farm, for example. So they have pesticide spraying, but it's like, what are you doing in your home? Have you switched from plastic Tupperware to glass? Are
Mhm.
you still using Teflon pans, which that's a forever chemical, and that's
Mhm.
very endocrine disrupting and damaging.
Absolutely.
So it's these really easy switches that we can think of. People still do this. People still spray their weeds with Roundup. And
Mhm.
it's like, we know how bad it is. Why are we still doing this? That can disrupt our hormones because it's disrupting our gut health. So our estrogen is metabolized through the gut. We make neurochemicals in our gut. Autoimmune diseases can occur if our gut is not healthy. So this is where the environment plays a really important role. And I'm sure everyone has seen that meme on social media where there's a fish in a clean tank and a fish in a dirty tank. What do you do with the fish? How do you make it better? Well, you take him out of the dirty environment and put him in a clean one. So
Yep.
think about your body. We are basically living in a toxic soup bowl. So we have to do the best we can because our environment is very toxic and it is really impacting our hormones, specifically that balance of estrogen to our progesterone.